back to Planners and Wine. My name is Charzar.
And I am Sadness. Happy Halloween, you guys.
Yes, this is actually coming out on Halloween. So
Mhm.
hopefully y'all enjoy this and enjoying all the Halloween festivities.
Yes, and watch this on YouTube. If you're listening to the
Yes.
audio podcast, turn it off, go over to YouTube and watch so you can see us in our costumes talking
Yes.
about
This is the one you
some
want to watch.
talking about some serious and non-serious things while we look very not serious. So, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I'm so excited for this. And as our lovely Patreon peoples trickle in, if they have costumes, they'll hop in later on in the show. So, yeah, y'all, this is one to definitely watch because you do not want to miss it.
You do not. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be a good one. It is so much stuff going on. Before we get into everything, Myra, Patreon peeps in the chat, how has y'all's week been?
Oh my gosh, chaotic. I am definitely going through a transitional period,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, we're gonna make it through.
Period.
Um,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready to wrap up the year. I'm so ready for the holidays. I'm
Yeah.
just so ready to just kind of start over fresh. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
been basically preparing for that, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. We ended up going on a cruise over Mason's fall break. It was so
Yay.
much fun, but we were literally gone the entire week. I ended up staying home from work and keeping Mason home from school on Monday just so we would have one more day to recuperate. It did not work. We were all dragging this week. It's so exhausting to just get back into normal life. But I'm feeling good. Yesterday I had a whole rot day, so that was very nice and
I
much
did
needed.
too.
I love it. Saturdays are so
I
good
love
for riding.
those. Yeah.
I got to watch some movies, some spooky season movies, so I'll talk about those in a little bit. But yeah, I feel rested, rejuvenated, ready to go into a new week. But yeah, last week was a shit show. We had so much going on. I had like after work events that I needed to attend. Mason had like an after school thing, a trunk or treat at her school that we went to. It was a lot
Mhm.
going on last week. So I'm
Oh yeah, I
ready
had
for
yours
a
last week.
I'm ready
Mm.
for a much more chill week this week besides trick or treating. That's the only thing I'm doing after work this week.
Yeah. That's funny because our your last week is probably going to be our this week. We got Trunk or
Mm,
Treat, Halloween,
mm-hmm,
Spirit Week is this week too.
mm-hmm. See, and that last week they had dress up days last week too for Spirit Week, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why all the same week?
Also, I'm gonna need. I don't know if y'all district does this, but
Mm-hmm.
mine is notorious for freaking doing this. They told us about Spirit Week a day before. They
Yeah,
literally told us Sunday or Saturday, yesterday.
notorious for it. Yeah, absolutely. We
How I'm gonna
always know
get
at
the
the last
clothes?
minute. We always know at the last
They play too much. Like, give me a week.
mm-hmm.
Cause high key, these days, like I can't find anything in stores for real. Like a
Mm-mm.
lot of my clothes, a lot of Ashton's clothes even comes from online shopping. So I need a
Mm-hmm.
couple days to get it in
Yeah.
stock. So
Yeah, but you know what? Last year when Mason was in kindergarten, I was really hell bent on her participating in all
mhm.
dress up days and doing that. This year, if we got it, you can wear it. If we don't, we don't. Like I wasn't even pressed about
Yeah.
it because like they had like a jersey day this week. She ain't had no jersey. She wore a tie dye shirt. I don't care. It's fine.
it's
Nobody
fine.
died. It's good.
It's fun.
So
That's the only one I think we got.
there we go.
They're having Jersey Day. So he got a
Mm-hmm.
Bengals jersey. My you know me, I don't care about sports, but my family
Mm-hmm.
is really big on it, so he has several Bengals jersey.
There we go.
Um,
Perfect.
and they had like a rainbow day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what he's
Nope.
gonna wear. One of the
Nope.
colors in the rainbow. Who knows which one? But I
Period.
don't know if it's gonna be the whole rainbow.
Exactly. Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Veronica. They just popped into the chat. Jeanette said, I love
Yes.
y'all's costumes. Veronica
Thank
said, y'all
you.
look so cute. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And
Yes.
Crystal, I start Crystal's message. We'll chat in between. Cause
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. We do that a
We
lot.
did.
We do that a lot. But we'll
Yeah.
have to, we're going to circle back, as they like to
Circle
say in
back.
corporate
Parking lot
America.
that.
Yeah. We would, you know what? Somebody could have been Corporate Aaron. Corporate Aaron was a
I
good
love
costume.
her. Yeah. So funny. I love her.
I love corporate Erin. Yeah, let's see. Any reminders we have for people? Like I said, make sure if y'all are listening to the audio of this podcast, pop on over to YouTube and watch over there as well so y'all can see our smiling faces. We love doing stuff on YouTube. That is our primary platform now. And we just want y'all to be subscribed and it's been growing. We love the engagement, we love the interaction. So many comments all the time on the episodes. Myra does a great thing where she clips parts of the episodes and those are their own videos. So if you only got time to tune in for 10-15 minutes, you can totally do that. Or you can watch the whole thing. Amazing.
Yeah. You have options.
Mm-hmm.
You have options. But yeah, we'll love to see you over on YouTube. If you don't watch over there, just subscribe. That helps us out a lot too. You don't have to just sit there. I think a lot of people think you just sit there and just stare at us the whole time. You ain't gotta do that. Just put something in the background. I love watching my podcast. Like I stream it on the TV. If y'all watching, y'all will see it behind me. I usually stream it and do my work, clean the office, whatever. So it's not like you have to dedicate an hour just sitting there, but it does help us a lot just to stream over there too.
Yes. Yeah. And make sure y'all check out our Patreon, patreon.com/plannersandwine. So you can join in like fun stuff like our annual costume party episode. This is such a good time. We'll probably have some patrons popping in later with their costumes. Okay, if you don't have a costume, totally fine. We will be festive enough for everybody, clearly, because I got on this itchy ass wig. It's given.
It's given. It's really given. And you only know that if you watch on YouTube. So just come on over. And yeah, definitely Patreon is the perfect place to be. We have our own special community here. And we get to talk ish in between the breaks while y'all hear transition music.
Period.
We getting tea. So of course, we all love that. Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes. Any other reminders for the people before we take a quick break? I can't think of anything. My mind is mush. It's been like it's been so long since we recorded.
I guess we can just start now on like our holiday schedule. We usually have the week off of Thanksgiving. I think that doesn't really matter. It just works out the way we schedule, so that doesn't matter. But we do take 2 weeks off at the end/beginning of the year. So December may be a little bit light, but don't be discouraged. Again, join the Patreon if you want more content. But I think we're going to have a really extra long 2-parter episode in December that's going to carry you over through the holidays. So this was a long year.
I need to update the note. I think I've updated it once or twice this month. I need to update because y'all, what I've been doing instead of trying to go back and figure out all the big events that have happened all year, I've literally just been updating a note all year for everything that's happening in the planner community and in the world. And it's a doozy. We're not gonna hit on every topic probably before we record. We'll probably go through and edit it down a little bit. Well, we're gonna edit down the world stuff. I don't think it's that much planner stuff to really edit out, but but yeah, it's going to be a doozy. Jeanette said in the chat, this has been a long and a short year all in one. That sums it up perfectly.
For sure.
Yeah. It's flown by, but it's felt very long at the same time, and so much has happened.
Yeah. So that makes perfect sense. Although the sentence doesn't, but it does make perfect sense for the year because that's exactly it. Yeah. It's been a crazy 2024, but I'm looking forward to recapping it all.
Me too. Me too. So yeah. On that note, y'all, we're gonna take a quick break and we will be right back. All right, y'all. So we are back, and because it is spooky season, because y'all are seeing this on Halloween, I felt like we had to talk about our favorite Halloween/spooky season movies. For some of us out there who don't like scary stuff, it does not have to be a scary movie.
I represent that demographic.
You do. So yeah, y'all let us know in the chat what are your favorite spooky season movies of all time. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment down below and let us know. Obviously, y'all know my one of my favorite spooky season movies of all time is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm not gonna get into a debate on if this is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie. We've been there, done that like 3 years ago because it speaks for itself. Okay. Myra, you stop it. Also, I love the Scream series. That is probably one of my favorite horror movie series of all time. And this weekend, I got to watch some new ish. I think they're new. I was thinking if they're new to me or if they're new. I think they are new. So there's one movie on HBO Max called Trap. That was really good and not scary. It's only PG-13. It's a very unserious film, but it is technically in the like thriller category. And I had a lot of fun watching it yesterday. I was laughing out loud at some parts. And also this other movie called Don't Move on Netflix. It's a lot more sinister than the other movie, but it was really, really good and definitely kept me on the edge of my seat. So I had a lot of fun watching those movies yesterday while I was riding all day. So good. Highly recommend both.
So, what is your favorite subgenre in horror? Because I've heard a slasher film like
Mhm,
Scream,
mhm,
and like it sounds like some psychological stuff is in there too.
mhm.
So, what do you typically lean towards?
I think I like the slasher the
Mm-hmm.
most. I like a serial killer that is real, like that could be real. That's why I like the Scream because there's nothing like supernatural about
Yeah.
it. Those are especially scary to me. I like the supernatural stuff too, but I just don't. I think the real, like the things that could be real, scare me a little bit more for some reason. The serial killer stuff. I Crystal mentioned the Purge series in the comments. I like the Purge series.
Yeah.
Again, it's a little too close from home since we got a candidate who wants to do that.
Well,
But so I'm not watching the Purge right now. It's so scary. But yeah, I'm
oh,
a
when it's
slasher
too
movie girl.
real.
Definitely a slasher movie girl. I just love those.
Yeah, I lean towards well, truly I lean towards cartoon.
Period. That's valid. That's
But if
valid.
we're talking like true scary stuff, I like stuff that is unrealistic for my life. Like I love the Saw series.
Mm-hmm.
One because I think it's more of a brain twister and
Yeah.
a mind, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that aspect of it. Also because I would never be in this situation because I'm not a bad person.
Ooh,
So I am okay with
period.
watching I'm
And
okay
you
with
know
watching that.
I I I don't love the Saw series. I find it makes me so uncomfortable
It's
because some of
very
the
uncomfortable, yeah.
contraptions they end up in and how
Hmm.
gory it is, it just kind of makes my skin crawl. So like I've seen every Saw movie, but I've only watched it once,
Oh,
maybe
same.
twice for some of them. Yeah, I'm not gonna go back. Those are not rewatches for me. I only see
The
them
needle
once.
scene.
Mm, help Lord.
Mm-mm.
Help me.
I'm not a
Like,
needle girl, but I'm
mm-mm.
okay with because also a part of the mind twist of that is like, who thinks of this?
Who thinks
Who
of this?
thinks and builds these
Mhm.
kind of contraptions to get people stuck in?
I
But
know.
yeah, that if we're going real scary, and then also stuff that just is so comical that it cannot be real, like Child's Play series.
Yeah, you know what? I love the ones
Yeah,
that have some comic relief, like the movie Megan. I love that movie. It's
I still
freaking
haven't seen it yet.
hilarious.
I
It's
keep hearing
so
it's funny.
funny.
Yeah.
It's so funny. So I love stuff like that too. That it's just fun. That's why I really like the movie Trap because I felt like it was very unserious in a lot of parts of it. Not as much as like Megan or something, but
Mhm.
I found it hilarious. So yeah.
I think it's Halloween, like maybe the first or second one that I
Mhm.
was okay with. The one where, and this, we see this every Halloween, where he's in the car driving
Mhm.
and he looks both ways. Like he's
Yeah.
a very considerate serial killer by obeying traffic laws.
That's how you know that they probably filmed that on like a real street during like
Yeah.
real traffic with other
Yes.
drivers on the street because he definitely looked both
He's
ways.
very considerate. But I found that stuff to be, if it's more funny than
Yeah.
realistic, then I'm okay with it. But the stuff like it's funny, the stuff that you said is the stuff that I can't really do because like
It's too
Scream
real.
is
Yeah.
too real. Like that
hmm
that could just literally be your neighbor behind that mask.
Girl, I know how
Yeah.
crazy is that. I
Yeah.
know, but then I like the animated stuff too, like Corpse Bride. I
Mhm.
love the Corpse Bride. I think that is a really good one. Beetlejuice, even though it's not technically animated, really good.
Yeah, it's more
Edward
funny than yeah.
Scissorhands. I
Mhm.
love those like technically spooky season movies, but they're just so good. And I haven't seen the second Beetlejuice yet, so I
Yeah, I was
need
gonna
to.
ask if you had.
No, I was waiting for it to come to streaming. I was waiting for it to
Valid.
come to streaming. Yeah. So I need to check
Valid.
to see if it's on streaming yet.
Yeah.
I definitely
I
want to
mean,
check
if
it out.
it's not, probably within a few weeks for sure.
I
But
think so too. I think so too. But yeah, I just love spooky season. I love like on TikTok there's this person that she does spooky lake month every
mhm.
October, and every day she talks about a some type of spooky like body of water around the world, and I just find it so fascinating and just so fun to listen to. I have to send you her page, but it's really really good.
Oh, I'm sure she talked about Lake. Is it Lemire?
I'm sure she has. And she's
Yeah.
been doing it for a couple years. So if she didn't do it this year, I bet it was probably last year or the year before that because she's been doing it for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
That lake. Look it up.
Yeah,
I believe it.
I do too. Same.
Mhm.
But yeah,
I believe
it's
it.
crazy. Like being on a cruise, I feel like I hadn't been able to be as tapped into spooky season since I was gone
Mhm.
for like a whole week. But yeah, I definitely had to hit the ground running this week and watch some spooky stuff. I definitely plan on watching more spooky stuff before the week is over. Veronica said in the chat, I used to love the super scare, but my old heart and anxiety can't take it anymore. That's valid.
The jump
That's valid.
scares. The jump
Mhm.
scares. Yeah, it's hard to do. It's
I
hard to do those jump
know.
scares, but
It is. Crystal said, I like the Freddy Krueger movies and the Purge series. I love Freddy Krueger too, but I'm just a girl who loves my sleep. And he's terrifying.
yeah.
His
I
movies are
think
also pretty gory considering when
they
they were
are.
made. Hmm.
Yeah, they definitely are. That's one that really tripped me up because I'm also a
Hmm.
person who loves to sleep. And
Mm.
I think that's scary in itself, not being able to sleep.
It would be a wrap for me because I
Yeah,
can't just not go to sleep. It
no.
would literally be a wrap
Mm-mm.
for me. So yeah. Yeah, Jeanette and Yvonne both said that they're not scary movie people
Yeah.
also. I
Also,
understand.
Freddy's kind
I
of funny
understand.
though.
He is. He is. You know what? I like that all the like scary movie villains have like TikTok pages and they do like dances and stuff together. There's like a Pennywise page, Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger, Michael Myers, Jason, and they'll like do
I
like
mean,
dances
all year
and
round
stuff.
too. Yeah.
I love it. And
Yeah.
Scream Dude. So
Mm-hmm.
I love those. I follow all those pages.
I follow, I follow, what is that, the top five or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. They main five, period. Period. So good. So yeah, I love spooky season. What is Ashton dressing up as again for Halloween?
Pikachu.
Oh,
Chuck will
that's
be
so
Ash.
cute.
Yeah.
That's
So,
so
we had
cute.
to do a theme.
I got Mason a Wednesday costume,
Mm.
so we are clearly not on theme, but she absolutely loved it. She wore it to her trunk or treat the other
Yes.
day.
With the pigtails.
With the pigtails, yeah, with the wig. She got all her costumes got to have a wig. Okay, she has to be able to
Icon.
fully
Yeah.
embody the character. And with my wig, I get it now. Wigs are kind of fun.
I mean, it brings out another person in you. And that's the whole point
It's
of
different,
Halloween. Yeah.
and it's like I'm supposed to be giving sadness, but I'm really like I can't. Like my mood is not sad because this is so fun.
It's yeah.
So
It's so
I
fun.
don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Yes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go out and find something additional for Ashton's because
Mm-hmm.
school says no mask. And
Mm,
he has the Pikachu mask. Also, I know he ain't gonna keep on no mask either. I don't know why I bought it
yeah,
at mask form. So maybe if I can find like the Pikachu ears or something. He does have a
yeah,
Pikachu hat with
yeah.
the ears on it, so maybe I'll just say like just wear that with the
Oh yeah,
jumpsuit
that would
part.
work. That
Yeah.
would totally work. That
Yeah,
would
because he
totally
ain't gonna
work.
keep that mask on. I
Mm-mm.
can't breathe. He a complainer. All kids complain,
Yeah,
but
he's
yeah,
so dramatic. He's
yeah.
so dramatic. I can't with them. Okay, next thing I wanted to talk about was a controversy involving Tarte yet again. However, this one was not as highly publicized as some of Tarte's
Yeah, I was like, I
past
ain't hear about this.
controversies. Yeah, this
Hmm.
is if you're on Swifty Top, then
Oh,
you
that's
know
why
what
I ain't
I'm
hear
talking
about it.
about. Yeah, so I'm on Swifty Top. So y'all know the Eras Tour is back on for its final dates. They had, I believe, where were they? She's in New Orleans this weekend. I believe that before that she was in Miami. And so Tarte sent some influencers that they work with pretty regularly. You know, they work with like the same 10, 15 people. I'm not sure how many they sent, but they sent some of their influencers to the Miami Eras tour. Eras tour. And this caused a controversy amongst the Swifties who have missed out on being able to get tickets. Y'all remember that whole Ticketmaster BS that happened back in 2023 when the tickets first went on sale, and it was basically impossible for the majority of people to even get tickets to the Eras tour, and that was like a whole ass thing. Well, Tarte is sent some of their influencers to the Eras tour in Miami, but it's influencers who, some of them have already been to the Eras tour. Some of them are not even Taylor Swift fans. And all of them, for the most part, could afford to buy $1,000 ticket to go to the Miami show if they really wanted to. So I've seen a lot of discourse among Swifties who were like, why are y'all sending people who aren't fans? Why are y'all sending people who have already been 3 or 4 times? Like, they really felt like Tarte was like playing in their faces. And some of those influencers ended up with some backlash and some not so nice comments in their comment section because they were pissed. The girls were pissed.
I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't know how I feel about it.
I'm with you.
Because it's like, should we punish people who was able to get a ticket before and they were able to go again, basically because of their job? I don't know. It's not like Tarte was like, hey, 5 or 6 people, normal people who had tickets, let me snatch these from you and give it to these influencers. I don't think that was the case. I don't know how the hell they got tickets with the whole Ticketmaster thing, but that
StubHub.
Oh yeah, they can afford to pay the money.
Yeah, there are still tons of tickets on StubHub that are insanely expensive though, that most normal people cannot afford.
Yeah.
Which was another thing that came up because they were like, a lot of these influencers, because the influencers they're sending are people who have like millions of followers, can, not trying to count nobody's pocket, but they can afford it. So that was another thing. But here's how I feel, because I'm with you. I think there is a little bit of entitlement going on from the Swifties, obviously entitled, and probably maybe a little bit of jealousy too, that some people are able to go and they're not. But at the same time, I think there is a bigger problem going on with people are just really starting to resent influencers and the privilege that comes with being an influencer, like being able to go to the Eras tour 3 or 4 times. People are sick of seeing that in their faces. And I don't think doing this did not help elevate Tarte's brand at all. It made a lot of people very upset at Tarte because they're like, you're giving to people who don't even need it. But on the other hand, it's just like, well, if they weren't giving it to y'all, if they weren't giving it to the influencers, they wouldn't have been giving it to y'all either. But then that brings up a good point of, would this have been a good opportunity for Tarte to send regular fans who aren't of influence, to the show instead? And how would that have, played out a little bit better to their audience? And it's possible.
Like maybe a giveaway type thing or something.
Well, that's what they ended up doing in response to this.
Oh, well.
That's what they ended up doing in response.
That probably should have been the first move, but I don't understand why they send an influencers to an Eras thing. I don't get, like, why is that? I don't get 90% of what Tarte do, because even with that Fanita stuff, like, why were they at that racetrack thing? Like,
Tarte does a lot of stuff just for like just the
shock factor kind of thing.
Yeah, they do a lot of stuff just to really flex.
Yeah.
For no other reason than to do it. And I feel like they definitely underestimated how the Swifties who were not able to attend this tour would feel about seeing influencers who have been multiple times go again on somebody else's dime. Like, I think I'm starting to understand the frustration that normal people have with influencers. I do get that. But like I said, I don't I don't think it's. I think if the people are upset, I think that their anger should be directed towards the company, Tarte, not the influencers, because I think the entitlement comes in and expecting people to turn down something that you want. Why would they turn it down?
That's the part that
Why
I'm
would
like,
they
I
turn
don't
it
know
down?
how I feel about it. Like, I get the frustration, especially
Mm-hmm.
with how shitty Ticketmaster did them,
Mm-hmm.
like as fans, but also like it don't even have to be just this situation. I think with like celebrity influencer culture, people expect things to be turned down, like for the greater good. Like, what sense does that make? Why would they
Yeah.
turn it down?
And if they weren't giving it to, it was one influencer turned it down, they would have just offered it to a
It's just
different
gonna be
one.
somebody else in their place. Like,
Yeah.
it don't mean nobody's not going because they turned it down.
Exactly. And it certainly doesn't mean that regular people are going just because they turn out. Because
Yeah,
then,
no.
since Tarte's response was to do a giveaway to regular people to go to the Eras Tour completely on their dime, that means Tarte has had the funds to do this all along. They could have sent everybody. Like, they didn't have to choose between regular people and influencers. They've had the means to send everybody
Yeah.
anyway.
I don't know
So
why they
yeah,
didn't do
I don't.
that to begin with. That probably would have been a good kind of
Yeah,
marketing ploy. Like,
I think so
have the
too.
influencers hype up the little
Mm-hmm.
giveaway or whatever.
Or join your favorite influencer at the
Yeah.
Eras Tour type of thing or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think that was just a missed opportunity. I'm glad that they cared enough to make up for it and to do something. But yeah, this is not on the influencers. Like, why would they turn down a free trip to Miami in a gorgeous hotel room, tons of free products, and to get to go to this concert of, even if they weren't initially Taylor Swift fans, I mean, they might have just became fans, and there's no prerequisite for having to be a fan to go to a concert. Like, that's dumb.
Unless it's Beyonce.
Period.
I mean, don't be buying those like that. That lady that was sitting next to me at the
Yeah.
Renaissance tour.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck are you here? She
Why was
literally
she
just
there?
sat there the whole time and
She got
complained.
dragged by her friends, I think. She might
Oh,
have
she
got
did.
dragged by her friends. Maybe. I saw her in the
Like
story.
drag to come.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I thought you meant drag. Like, yeah,
I
she
mean,
should have got red.
she should have got red too. Hopefully that happened.
Like, why are you here? Who sits there the whole time at a fucking
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce concert?
I know.
But
I know.
anywho,
Exactly. We digress.
that
But yeah, like I said, I understand the frustration. This is on Tarte, but Tarte has done something to make up for it. So, they gonna do. Tarte, look, Tarte hates to see an event coming. An event hates to see Tarte coming because they gonna send every influencer they know everywhere in the name of Tarte shamelessly. Okay, that's just never not gonna happen,
I
guys.
know Fadita somewhere. Like, well, how did I get dragged? Because I didn't turn down an opportunity. I don't blame you, Fadita, for not turning it down.
Mm-mm.
Is what you did afterwards.
I know. You know what? I think at the end of the day, people have to stop expecting influencers to be martyrs and to give up opportunities for the greater good and to
They
be
normal ass people.
they normal people who want shit too
Yeah,
and want to go to
yeah.
stuff and are greedy sometimes. Like, they're normal people, like, have it, like, expecting your favorite influencer to be like, no, I'm not going to the Eras Tour. Please give it to a regular person. That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, there's very
It's not
few
gonna
people who can
happen.
say no to shit.
Exactly.
Like the Jackie Inas of the world. Like she can say no,
Yeah.
and
And she
stand on it.
will
But
say no.
it
Yeah.
will, yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
like there are other influencers who just can't, and I don't. I mean,
Mm-mm.
not just can't. I don't expect them
Don't
to.
expect them to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Exactly. So,
Well,
it is what it
shout out
is.
to those winners of that giveaway. I guess
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tart be tarting. It must be bringing in some
No.
kind of money because I swear every other week they in some shit.
No, so I mean, they keep their name out there. We never gonna
It
not
must
talk
be
about
worth
Target,
it. Yeah.
clearly. Clearly, but I can honestly say that this was definitely not this wasn't as big of a blunder as some of their past blunders for sure. Cause I don't think I like because they've sent influencers to the Eras Tour before, and I don't think anybody really batted an eyelash about it. I think it's a big deal now because the tour is literally about to end. Like, it's only a few cities left, a couple
Mm-hmm.
cities left. And the girls are feeling it, and I don't blame them. It sucks to have so many shows and not to get any opportunity to go, and then you see your favorite influencer going for free for the fourth time.
Yeah, I think
That's
I'd be a little
frustrating.
upset with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
frustrating, but I thought that was very interesting. Yeah, I know. We gotta talk about the biggest elephant in America right now, the election. We are literally days away at this point. The election is in full swing. People are early voting. We have
Mm-hmm.
voted. And it's really down to the wire right now. We had the
Yeah.
amazing rally in Houston on Friday night where Miss Tina, Kelly, and Beyonce came out on stage showing out and showing up for what's right. And it was just it's amazing. We even got a new Trump edit out of it. Have you heard the new Trump edit?
Dance party with Beyonce. Yes. I need that on the next tour, B.
I
Cause that's
know.
yeah. I mean, I come to a dance party with
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce too. He always try to throw shade, and it turns into a song, and we partying on his ass with it
All the time.
every
Every
single
time.
time.
Yeah. Literally. I love it for us. But it was man, that rally, it was electric. Like it was so
Yeah,
many people. I think they said 20 or 30,000 people ended up there. Over 1 million people registered to come. People were standing in line from the beginning
over
of
a
the
million
morning
people registered is
in
insane
Texas.
in
Crazy.
Texas, and to think
So,
people stood in line and stayed
mhm.
there for hours just to heckle Kamala at the end. How crazy is that? People were in line like early that morning.
And I, I only saw one person. Was it just the one person who it was? I saw one guy who was being stupid get thrown out, but I didn't see any other videos of any other
I
people.
didn't see any videos besides that one guy.
Yeah, because but
But
like you
from
said,
what
like
I heard from
you
watching,
really stood in line for like 12 hours just to come in there and be a
that's
jackass.
crazy.
That's mental. That's mental.
Why were
Yeah,
you, I
it's giving cult. It's giving you're in a cult and your cult leader tells you to do something stupid and you obliged. Because we don't do that. We got other shit to do.
that's insane. I just couldn't imagine.
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
just could not imagine. That's a long time. And that venue is outside.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Texas. I'm sure it's hot as fuck.
It was not a cool day. It was not a cool day. It might not have been like July in Texas,
Yeah, but
but it was not
still,
super cool
it's
either.
Texas.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just I just could not imagine.
But yeah, it turned out being beautiful. He was a
Yeah.
very small blip on the radar,
Oh, was he even on the radar?
barely.
She always come with her comebacks.
She had a
She
snarky
missed the
comment.
wrong one.
Yeah, she had a snarky comment for him,
Yeah.
which was glorious to see
It's always
again.
funny. It's always
Mm-hmm.
she's so good.
So good. She so good. And then MAGA was super pissed because Beyonce didn't perform because they wanted to be able to say, "Oh, people just came for the Beyonce concert." Bitch, there was no Beyonce concert. So now what?
Honestly, Beyonce words are so much better because she don't talk to us.
She
She
don't talk to
don't talk
us.
to
We got a
us.
lot. We got fed that time. And
Yeah.
while people saying people were just tuned in for Beyonce, people showed that like the viewership actually went up once Kamala was the person on
Mm-hmm.
stage. So try again, losers. Try again. So yeah.
I
My
mean, two
blue,
million people when she
yeah,
was on stage was
yeah,
that's how many people were viewing on
yeah.
YouTube.
The
That's
blue
crazy.
the blue I'm wearing signifies how everybody needs to vote blue all down the ballot. It also signifies my mood for the next 4 years if we fuck this up. So yeah,
Oh,
let's
we
go.
we love a
Let's go,
versatile
y'all.
queen.
Period. Multiple meaning.
Multiple meanings. But yes, y'all, in all seriousness, please get out
Mhm.
there if you can get vote early, go vote early. Just vote. Just vote. This is so
We can't sit on our hands
yeah,
for
it's
this
so
election.
serious. It's such a huge moment,
Hmm.
obviously, but like this is our lifetime. Like if this person gets into office, he potentially can put in 1 to 2 Supreme Court justices, and it's a fucking
Additionals.
wrap. It's a
And,
wrap. Lifetime
and
appointments, y'all. It's not just the 4 years.
yeah, and it's crazy to think that one individual would have nominated more than half of the entire Supreme
Yeah.
Court. That's crazy. That's not what our founders intended for any of this.
Yeah.
Especially not somebody like him. Like Michelle Obama had probably the singular best political speech I've ever heard in my life yesterday.
Such an
I
icon.
posted a
So
snippet of it
good.
on my stories, but the
Yeah.
whole thing was just so good, and it was just so real for what is truly at stake in this election for sure. So much is riding on this, and we just as a country deserve better. Like, this isn't Kamala Harris versus Mitt Romney or John McCain,
Mm-hmm.
people who we totally disagree with, but who we don't have to worry about democracy being at risk
Right.
with.
Yeah.
This is somebody much more dark, much more nefarious, who does not have our best interests at heart at all. So please vote early if you can. If you have to vote on election day, stay in line. Do not leave. Even once they close, they have to let you vote if you are in line once the polls close. So just do it. We got to do it. Ignore the polls. That's what I'm doing. I'm just choosing positivity. I'm not choosing sadness yet.
Choose joy.
Choose joy. And yeah, we got this. We got this, y'all. I think that hopefully, God willing, with the next episode, we will come back with some very great news. But it's all up to us. It's all in our hands.
Yes.
I don't know if Amber Rose is even worth discussing.
I had something on my random thoughts because she is not worth. I just had that she's a comedian now, and then also if you plan to vote third party or you don't plan to vote at all, I'm gonna need y'all to stop voicing y'all opinions because why we talking? Why
Well,
we talking?
and you know, if you don't have a seat at the table, then you're on the menu. So if you don't want to have a say in who is going to run this country for the next 4 years, then like you said, I don't want to hear from you.
Mm-mm.
And I don't care. I don't care
It
what you have to
just
say. I
yeah
don't care
I
what your
that
reasons are. Doesn't matter. If you're not
mm-mm.
voting, if you're choosing to sit out, if you're choosing to sit on your hands, if you're choosing to throw your vote at a third party candidate, I don't really care to
Yeah,
about it. That's
yeah,
fine. That's your
it's
choice,
just yeah,
and
that
I
is
don't
your choice. Yeah, but you don't get to have the conversation. The
care.
menu is chicken or fish.
Yeah.
We don't have steak. So do you want chicken or you want the fish?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I
Yeah.
really don't
And
care
if you write
that.
in steak, you're still getting the chicken or the fish.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the
If
two
you don't
options.
choose, you're still getting the chicken or the fish. So
So
it doesn't
please,
matter what the context is. No shade, but if you comment something stupid, we're just gonna delete it. Regarding this,
yeah, I
I don't
mean,
care. I don't want to. I don't want to hear it.
yeah,
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 it is what it
we
is.
love to delete stuff.
Do yeah.
I don't know. Just let's be so for real. That is so unserious to talk to people who aren't planning on voting or planning on basically throwing their votes away anyway. Like,
And I
don't
told you I
waste
like
our
to
time.
spend some of my time on TikTok in these TikTok lives where people are debating the election and politics.
Yes, the
And
Pete Buttigieg of the Planners and Wine podcast.
period, I will go into the spaces where we are not welcome to get the message across. But I see so many times that like somebody will come up, the host will bring somebody up, and they'll be like, "Who you vote for?" And they'll say either a third party candidate or say they're not voting, and the host will just be boop boop gone poof.
Yeah,
You're not on
not a
here
part of the
anymore
conversation.
because why?
Mm-mm.
Nope. So yeah. This is big, and hopefully we'll be able to come back with the next episode and just be elated and joyful and have a lot to talk about and a lot of hope for the future of our country on the next episode. That's what I'm banking on. Yes, Jeanette in the comments said that she will be voting early this week.
Yes.
Period.
Dance party with Beyonce. That's the energy we
Period.
need.
Mm-hmm.
Dance party with
Exactly.
Beyonce to the pose. She
Yep.
told us. She told us to go. Also,
Exactly.
honorable mention, the baby, I hate your guts and keep Megan's name out of your goddamn mouth.
You know
That's
what?
it.
I love it.
That's
So
it.
many people on this podcast are not gonna know what you're talking about, but I do, and I second that.
We gonna leave it at that. If you don't
Yeah,
know, you just don't know.
yeah, it's fine. But he just needed to be That needs to be said to him.
Yeah.
Listen to Meg's new album. She has
Which
Act
is really
2
good. If
of her
you
album.
love
Mhm,
like old school down south Texas
mhm.
type rap, that's the whole album. Oh,
Yep.
so good.
And also Glorilla, period.
So
Women,
good too.
everything.
The girls are doing it.
The girls are showing out.
And that's why the baby mad. Stay mad, ho. You picked the wrong side.
Well, on that note, we're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back with the rest of the show,
I
guys.
don't like him, y'all.
All right, y'all. So we are back. And let's go ahead and wrap up the show.
Mhm.
Aldi Advents are coming. Aldi has not made a official announcement about them as of the recording of the show, but I
Mhm.
would totally think that by the time y'all are hearing this, they will be announced because they are supposed to come out on November the 6th, I believe. That is what foodandwine.com said. And that's pretty on brand for when they usually come out. They usually come out like the first Wednesday of November.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is directly after Election Day.
Mhm.
So, who knows? It might be a picker upper or a celebratory moment in Aldi's line. Who the fuck
Who
knows?
knows? Who the fuck knows? Truly. But yeah,
But
we
I'm
probably should
excited.
at least have it in that ad that drops on the 29th. I think their ad drops on
Mhm.
Tuesday. So
I think so too.
so yeah, by
And
the
we'll
time y'all
post
hearing this,
it.
y'all should know. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll post it in the Facebook group, if not one
Mhm.
of the patrons. So if you're in the Facebook group, we will definitely let you know and let us know what Athens you guys end up getting, and we will definitely do that. I think last year, we might have posted like pictures or people just mentioned their hauls and stuff. So we'll definitely
Yeah.
do that this time because it's just such a fun time of year.
Yeah. And honorable mention, sounds like they're gonna have like a Bailey's type of advent. So
According
that's
to
what I seen. Yeah.
foodandwine.com, which sounds exciting. I
Very
could possibly get
exciting.
that. I would
Yeah, I
possibly
think
get
that's the only alcohol one I'll do this year.
that. I
Don't
agree.
fail me.
It depends on this election. I might get a wine one. We gonna
I
see.
might need it.
I might need it. I might need it.
But looking forward to
Mhm.
Aldi Day. We always have some fun on the Facebook group. Another reason to join the Patreon.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Also, we have to talk about the Notiq and Bluesky collaboration in Target. We are so proud of our girl VJ. This is such a cool thing to do. I think I saw 3 planners. Was it any more? Did you see any more? I know I saw 3 for sure, but I want to make sure we mention
Yeah, I
all of
only saw 3 online. When
them.
in my Target, they only had the one
Okay.
with the Croco.
Hmm.
But yeah, I only seen 3 different
Okay.
versions online. So yeah, that's so
Yeah.
huge.
It's so cool. It's so cool. It's such a cute collaboration. I know VJ was working on it for a very long time. And
Mm-hmm.
y'all know from Notiq, we're going to get quality and style. And this
Mm-hmm.
just checks all the boxes. It's so cute. And to be in our favorite store, Target, amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's huge. I hope a lot more people just get introduced to Notiq
Mm-hmm.
from seeing it in Target. Like it's Notiq is such an amazing brand. It just
Mm-hmm.
really is. It's luxury, it's affordability, it's
Mm-hmm.
sustainability. This is not an ad
Yes.
for Notiq, but we just stay. I just
We
love
saying, y'all know,
it's quality stuff.
if you know, you know, y'all know that we will always have a special place in our heart for Notiq and VJ. She has just
Yes.
always been so supportive of us and our podcast and everything that we're doing. And obviously, we will always return the favor to her as well.
Mm.
Make sure y'all check it out if you haven't already. Go to your local Target or check online. Crystal just said in the chat that she is waiting on her store to get all 3. So freaking cute. I haven't been inside of my Target since it was announced. So I'm not sure if they are in my Target yet, but I definitely need to go check.
Yeah, I only seen the one. I haven't seen the button one just yet. That's the
Okay.
one I think I want to grab,
Mm-hmm.
um but yeah, I just have the Croco one. But I
Okay.
think it's a cool way for folks to get introduced to Notiq and
Mm-hmm.
the brand, the mission. It's just it's something to completely get behind.
Agreed. Agreed. But yeah, so let's talk about the planner community and some engagement decline. Myra, you have noticed some engagement decline. What do you want to say about that?
Particularly like over on Instagram, I would say.
Mhm.
I don't know about Facebook. I don't be there. but I feel like uh, Instagram used to be where it was at
Mm-hmm.
for the planner community. And I don't know, it could be a combination of all the many changes Instagram has gone through and people just
Mm-hmm.
moving on. But I will say, no decline on YouTube. That,
The banana girlies are alive and
alive and
well.
well.
Oh, and you know what? I definitely think it's just because so much has changed on Instagram in the last few years. I mean, I can honestly say it's very rare that I just scroll my, the main page on Instagram.
Hmm.
I very rarely. I still look at stories here and there, and it's the best thing for me. Like if somebody posts something and they post it to their stories, there's a better chance of me seeing it that way than it is from just the post itself. And I think
That
that's
is
for a lot of
unfortunate.
people. Yeah. Yeah,
That is very unfortunate.
it is. Because it's not like we're in a mode where we're not scrolling for you pages. I mean, I scroll my for you page on TikTok every single day.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, it's different on Instagram now, and I definitely think it's just because of all the changes that they have made with the algorithm. But also, I don't know. I think the content on Instagram is just kind of stale, just in general, not just for the planner
Ooh,
community, but in general.
I would agree with that. I
Yeah.
would absolutely agree with that. Like just sometimes I'll go like if I'm on Instagram, that's starters. But sometimes I'll
Hmm.
go to the Reels tab just to see, Instagram version of the FYP and
Hmm.
agree. Like not just even on the planner tip, the content is very, very stale. I'm
Hmm.
assuming a lot of creators just honestly repost their old stuff from TikTok on over there, which,
Mm.
I don't blame them. If it works, it
Yeah.
works. But it's just it just feels like a time capsule going to
Hmm.
Instagram. Like I'm looking at stuff from 2, 3 years ago, not in like it was posted 2, 3 years ago but it's stuff that's posted like a day or so ago,
Yeah.
but it feels old.
It feels old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, which is very interesting
Hmm.
from the planner perspective because I do feel like hot take. I feel like a lot of planner community people don't really like to evolve.
Hmm.
They stick to that one note thing, at least
Hmm.
from my perspective, because it's hard for me to even watch planner YouTube videos because I don't really feel there's a handful of people I still watch, but
Hmm.
on the majority part it feels like some 2016 stuff. Like I don't know, it's weird.
I'm definitely not
It's
watching
weird.
Playing with Me's for the most part
Yeah,
anymore.
and that's
Like,
typically at least
yeah.
what I see.
Mhm.
It could be out there. I know a lot of folks last time talked
Mhm.
about how they do share their planner lineup updates and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
maybe it's just not being fed to me. But like the plan with me's with just laying down stickers,
Mhm.
I'm just not in the demographic for that. I know how to put a sticker down. Like
Mhm.
I'm not getting any
Mhm.
value off of
Right.
yeah.
Right.
But there
I
is
like it.
people out there
Yeah.
who could. So I'm not trying to shade
Yeah.
nobody, but
I love a setup video still. I'll watch a setup video, especially
I
with
do
the
like that.
beginning of the
Mm-hmm.
year coming. I love to
Mm-hmm.
see people setting up like either a disc planner or a Hobonichi and doing some of the different things that people do with that. I love to see
Mm-hmm.
those
But
still.
see,
But
there's
yeah,
value in that because you can get different ideas. Like
right.
even somebody being like, "Hey, here's how I'm doing my habit tracking, and
Mm-hmm.
here's how I'm setting it up." There's value in that, but I don't feel like there's really value in I'm putting the flower sticker here
Right.
and the
Mm-hmm.
box here. I, mm,
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, I don't know. It's just I think people just want more because I do see
mm,
certain creators stuff doing very well on YouTube. For instance, like I think her name is Rachel or Rachel in Theory or something. I
yeah,
love her videos, and her videos do very well, and they are so topical. And they're talking about something specific rather than just showing how I'm doing something. It's really, I don't know. I feel like you really have to put in the effort to get the really good
oh,
engagement in the planner community
that's
nowadays.
what people don't want to do.
And you can't just do something that worked for you 2 3 years ago. You cannot just keep doing that and expecting it to still be as successful as it once was when people just want different content. nowadays. They want more topical stuff. They want videos that they could just throw on and listen to the background, and they aren't necessarily as visual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's so sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Also to that point, on her videos, you can't post that type of stuff every single day or
Yeah.
3-4 times a week. And I think with just a plan with me, you legit can sit down for an hour, record you putting stickers in 4 or 5 videos and spread them out
Mm-hmm.
throughout the week. Like that is not what you can do in a topical type of video. Like it
It's
takes time,
true.
it takes editing, it takes effort, different
Mm-hmm.
angles and stuff. And but I think that's what people want to see. Like it makes it a little bit more engaging. It makes
Mm-hmm.
you become a person
Yeah.
in your content. So
Yeah.
I think maybe if we had a lot more of that with the
Mm-hmm.
creators, um, we would probably see more engagement. But
Mm-hmm.
also, I mean, sometimes them videos still be getting like 1,000 views, so somebody out
Somebody
there watching
watching.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
exactly. I think it is reasonable to say that in general, engagement in the planner community has gone down,
for
especially
sure.
on
Yeah.
Instagram. I definitely think, obviously,
Mm.
there are outliers and, instances where that's not the case. But I think in general, because like you said, like we're just not even just scrolling our timelines on Instagram that like that anymore. Like, I don't really even see anything on threads. I mean, my threads is full of politics nowadays anyway, but
Yeah, I
I
haven't been on
don't
Threads
see,
in a minute because
yeah.
you like one Kamala Harris video and it's a
And you're
wrap.
inundated. That's
Yeah,
it. That's all you're gonna see. And I
yeah.
think to an extent, Instagram, I mean, Meta has done that to Instagram as well,
Hmm.
to where, follow a politician or somebody, and that's literally the main thing that's popping up. You're not even seeing your friends on
Yeah.
your following page. And I think that has been a big problem on Instagram for a while. And I think they just ignored it so much that people are just over it. They just don't care. They just don't even go there for that content anymore.
Yeah, Instagram moved to create catering to creators
Mm-hmm.
primarily, and it just alienated people who are just there to consume.
Yeah, truly.
Which high key that also includes creators too. Like we just don't just create; we consume some stuff too.
Right.
So
Right.
I is so it the that audience that is there, that engagement
Mm-hmm.
is gone now because they're like, why am I here? I don't see the
Exactly.
people I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
The content is stale. Like why be here?
Yeah,
So yeah,
exactly. Whereas with TikTok, obviously TikTok is not perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it is,
for
but
sure.
from a consumer standpoint and even from a creator standpoint, I think it's easier to create on TikTok and I think it's easier to consume on TikTok. It just
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
And Meta has not done a great job at trying to compete with TikTok in that way because people just over it. Like you said, they just focus too much, too long on creators, and they left the regular people behind. And I don't see regular content on there anymore. It just doesn't exist. It really don't.
yeah. I will say, even on TikTok, you could just come across a page that's just like clearly a regular degular person,
Mm-hmm.
just like, hey, here's
Mm-hmm.
this, and sometimes it blows up. Like,
That's true.
so it's I don't know, it's kind of geared towards helping creators there, but also helping the consumers stay there too.
Right. Right.
So yeah, Meta has lost that. Also, I think Meta kind of got overconfident in being the Thanos of social media platforms, as they killed Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Instagram particularly, like literally
Mm-hmm.
stole stories from Snapchat and basically killed that app. I think they
Mm-hmm.
just got overly confident, thinking that, oh, TikTok is not a threat, and now
Mm-hmm.
that it is,
Mm-hmm.
they're trying all their efforts to get
Yeah.
rid of
And
it.
apparently the Gen Z have made a resurgence on Snapchat. And they are on Snapchat a lot.
I've heard
A
that.
lot of
Yeah,
big creators that I follow that are Gen Z are on Snapchat.
Snapchat
I'm
was paying people to go over there too, though.
and they can have that because I'm not gonna be on Snapchat no more. But I love that for them. I love that
I
they're
never
still
really
they
hopped
didn't
onto it, so
they
I don't.
killed it, but it kind of you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's kind of made a little comeback with at least that generation, which is cool.
yeah, that is cool. I hate to
Mm-hmm.
see something go like how
Mm-hmm.
Vine disappeared.
Oh my
I would hate that.
god. I
Yeah.
know. I know. But what do we
But
think that the planner community can do to like turn it around or increase the engagement? I think it's just making
we gotta
more
freshen up.
innovative content. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
That-
that's what it is.
yeah, I think people are having a hard time accepting that something that did work a few years ago is no longer working. Because even going
Mhm.
back to like, yeah, those Plan With Me videos get 1,000 views, but I'm pretty sure 2016, 2017, they was probably getting 10,000, you
Probably, yeah.
know? So, because
Mhm.
it was so new and so fresh, but I would love to see more innovation,
Mhm.
more putting the person into it.
Right.
And also not just planning. Like we are so more feel like that's the tagline of the show. Like we are just so much more than planning, and the fact that
Mhm.
people are still hell bent on just showing planner stuff,
Yeah.
I it's only so far you can go with that. And if we need
Agreed.
some fresh stuff, we even if you don't want to show your life, like do you read books? Do you do
Mhm.
other things? Like how does planning help your life? Like instead of just showing us some stickers and more planners that you've bought from every other week. It's
Yeah, for sure. Kind of getting away from the like super heavy, like ultra consumerism
mm,
in the planner community too, because most of us just aren't purchasing like that anymore either. So if we're not purchasing like that, we don't really want to see that as much.
yeah.
At least I don't. I don't care to see it as much.
I think honestly that's why a lot of people kind of resonate with the podcast.
Hmm.
We not shoving down different products that we bought every week. We don't come here and
That's
talk
true.
about everything that we bought because we're not really doing it,
No,
and
that's true.
two is boring. Like
It's very
every
true.
week I want to clock in on
Hmm.
what we bought new. Like
Hmm.
nobody want to hear that
True.
every
Very
week.
true.
So yeah.
I did make an order. I think I mentioned this on a bonus episode. I don't remember. I know I mentioned it today at some point. All these
Hmm.
episodes running together.
Yeah.
But I did make an order from Pineberry Paper. I bought some vinyl stickers and some sticker sheets. Very excited to get those. If y'all want to see a little haul on the episode, let us know. We can do stuff like that because if you're watching on YouTube, you get to see the things. So there we go.
What did I buy recently? I did pick up the Aura Still planner, the complete planner.
Oh, okay,
They
yeah,
restocked today. Probably
yeah.
gone by the time y'all hearing this, but Patreon, if y'all want it, they did restock.
I
I
saw
was
they had like
also,
tweed covers. Did you see those?
yeah, I was tempted to
Hmm.
get the like, I think it's called Sugar and Spice one, not the
Hmm.
Hans tube one, but I,
Do you feel like you feel burned because of the furry one that you
mm-hmm,
got? I knew it.
yeah,
I fucking knew it. As soon
yeah.
as you hesitated, I was like, Myra is so triggered because of the
It
what was
was
it? It was like a
literally
terry
in my
cloth
cart.
or a teddy bear
Yeah,
or
it was teddy
whatever.
bear. It was
Okay.
not a color of a teddy bear. It felt like wool. It was very coarse and
Mm-hmm.
thick. I was expecting it to be teddy bear
Soft.
soft.
Yeah.
Um, so I just don't want to get burnt again.
Yeah. Maybe you'll
Yeah.
see somebody with it on if hey, if you are making YouTube videos or want to and you buy that, this will be a great opportunity for you to post a review and tag Myra so that she can check it out. Okay.
Yeah, so I get the feel of it and everything.
Hmm.
But yeah, I have literally had it in my cart, literally had my cart information in. I was like, take it
Yeah.
out.
No, I don't
Take it
blame you.
out.
Because you
It's
know what?
$88. I
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pricey. And you know what? I
Yeah.
like their covers, but I like their covers because I have just bought the normal ones. I
The
hadn't
normal ones are
advertised the
good.
box. Yeah, the normal ones are really good because they have ones for Obonichi, Cousin,
Mhm.
Weeks, Techo, all those. So
Yeah, they're like faux leather, I guess will
hmm
be the material. Those are really good. I
yeah,
love the passport one I got, but
yeah.
every time, well, I guess it's only been that one. Well,
It
no,
was like,
it's
yeah.
been another time I bought another like fabric one that just
Hmm.
didn't meet my expectations. So I was just like, I don't know. It maybe is something like if they're at a planner conference I'm at and they have
Yeah.
product there,
And you
like I
can
have to
feel it or
feel
something.
it. Yeah. But
You know
yeah,
what
it
those
looks super
reminded me
cute.
of? They reminded me of the planner cozies from a few years ago. Remember the planner
Oh, no, I'm glad I
cozy
didn't get it because
trend?
now
They reminded me of that. That's what I thought of for some reason. The whole planner cozy trend.
the blankets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the blankets.
Yeah.
I thought those were
I'm glad I didn't get it.
hmm
Yeah, but yeah, I could see that. But I I love their products though. I think
hmm
even though I didn't really care for that teddy bear one, It was quality made. I'm not gonna say it was like cheap or anything. It just did not meet my
Mm.
expectations of what I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
gonna be. But but yeah, I'm sure it's gonna sell out. They stuff
Yeah,
always sell out.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, y'all chime in and let us know. Have you noticed a decline in engagement in the planner community? If you have noticed, what are some things you think that creators and shops and all of us out here can do? Because we don't want the planner community to completely just die and cease to exist. But we
Mhm.
definitely need to do something to like turn it around, get people excited and engaged again, just to keep the community going. So definitely comment and let us know. We hope that y'all enjoyed our Halloween episode. I don't know if another episode has ever fallen on Halloween since we've been doing this. I have to look back at the archives and
I
see.
don't think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
don't
love
think so
that.
either. Yeah, it just
Oh,
worked
cool.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we made it happen because high key we technically we weren't gonna have an episode this
Mm-hmm.
week, but switch some things around because we love Halloween over here. So but
Yes.
yeah, I hope y'all have a good one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween. Get
Look,
ready for the holidays.
may the odds be in our favor, with this freaking election coming
Oh yeah,
up.
that's the next time we see y'all. We'll have a new
Yeah.
elect either way.
Yeah, we will have a new president elect, and
Hmm.
hopefully, it's not an orange felon. Happy Halloween!
Not me wearing orange.
Orange felon. She dressed up as Trump. Oh my god!
I would never, not even as
No,
a joke, I
not
couldn't
even as a
even do
joke.
it.
He is
Yeah,
a very unserious man who will make some serious damage to our country. Okay, in the words
absolutely.
of
Yeah.
our future POTUS. But yeah.
Yes. Please go vote if you haven't already, and we
Mm-hmm.
will see y'all next time.
Bye, y'all.